My name is Raymond Antrobus. I'm a spoken word artist and a photographer from Hackney, East London. And I write and I perform and I love it. I live for it. I used to work in that gym over there, and I was there for 2 years, and then I quit and I became a spoken word artist full time. And
what made you wanna?
Wasn't the money. You're in this game for the money, then you're gonna have a hard time. Well, I was 20 when I just got out of England and I did some travelling. I spent 7 months in America, and I'd always written. And it was in Ohio where I discovered someone standing up on stage and performing what wasn't quite rap, but was more so something called spoken word poetry. And then I was told, oh, what you write is similar to that. So I gave it a go, and then just thought that when I come back to England, I'm going to find something similar to this, see if there's a movement. So I came back to England and I found it, I tapped into it, and I've been doing it now for 4 years. I remember the first piece I wrote, I remember the first piece I performed, and it was very animated, it was very loud, it was quite intimidating. I'd just get up and just with this kind of raw energy and just be like, last night I missed you, last night I hugged myself, and people were just like, whoa. So then you kind of, the more gigs you do, the more you become aware of your audience, and that's important. She said, you are the center of yourself. And I couldn't tell if it was criticism or advice for someone outside herself. But considering her surname, Copernicus, I imagine she shoved telescopes down the burial ground of her gut, pointed it up with her jaw dropped from the weight of what she saw, looking up through the lens of her heart towards the headlights in the sky. Stars. And when she talks like she's visiting planets. It's amazing how the muscles in her throat are so small, but she pulls in the universe, drawing breath and giving it back, layered black and bright like every season in space. She saw all my flaws and the ways I tried to hide them. She said, fine, be a perfectionist, but no, you are not the moon. You cannot shine every night, but I'd never tell you not to try. The UK spoken word, as I see it, it's exciting, it's unique, it has some growing to do. There's a lot of room for growing. I feel like it's an art form which hasn't yet established itself.
Do you know what? I was on Facebook and I read a post you wrote about trying to move spoken word forward. You got lots of comments.
Oh my god, I stirred up some shit.
And I did say I was going to kind of touch base on that. Because a lot of people had a lot to say.
Yeah, they did. I feel like there needs to be more for spoken word artists to aspire to, and in terms of that post, upon reflection, I think I should have gone about it a bit differently. I should have pointed out more of the positive things that are happening in the scene. Like, there are loads of really amazing spoken word nights that are happening. Tung Fu, Bang Said the Gun, Writer's Block, all these kind of places where you can go and see some incredible talented spoken word, and that will kind of give you an example of what it can be. I think I was just frustrated at that time just because I wasn't seeing the progress happening. I kind of saw how disconnected the scene is in the way that people are very much in their own area of London. And then I started up my own night called Chill Pill, and when I was having people, I made sure that there was a real diverse kind of artist, poet, kind of people that are exploring different things, and it brought in people from all different parts of London. People came out of their pockets, and that was what I was really trying to achieve. And I hope that serves testimony to the fact that we are all open to embrace an art form like spoken word, and it is a serious thing that we can get involved with. I couldn't think of an idea more disfigured than beauty. See, I used to work in a gym where people are open about wanting to be whatever they aren't, where muscle heads want to lift whatever they can't, where gym bunnies want to beat their best time every time they run that far. My clients came to the gym 3 times a week, minimum, drank 6 glasses of water under my order, cut out sweets, controlled insulin, watched alcohol units, no soft drinks, took protein shakes without sweeteners, ate less, more frequently, actively, ate nuts, seeds, fruit, rice cakes, vegetables, hummus, live yogurt, tofu and raw fish. I once trained a woman whose only goal was to attain the strength to hit her husband back. She was gorgeous. I told her, you must be knocking your husband out every morning. But when she wiped the foundation around her eyes to reveal bruises, purple thick, I had no advice other than, if you're going to stay with him, duck next time. She said, apparently, toned muscles are harder to bruise. And I almost wish I lied when I told her it wasn't true. And with all my knowledge, I couldn't teach her how to be invisible. When she left me in an empty space, I had to take off my uniform, lock myself behind the staff room door and cry because I realized the power I give to people is a lie, an illusion. The gym is full of people desperate to be noticed when they're overloaded, people that are trying to grow, but their demons won't tone down. See, personal trainers don't cure. And every time we show no flaws, we aren't being ourselves. I'd rather be there to celebrate the first morning someone woke without aches, breaking out the torn little pump of their heart. I'd rather be there to give someone a massive high five because they belly laughed for the first time since someone they loved died. I'd rather be there at someone's side, cheering them on as they push through barriers of pain. And when they overcome, all they want to say is, you gave me that strength. So when I saw through beauty, I knew I was in the wrong game.